We have some very special guests in studio this morning, a group of budding journalists from Forest Hills, Queens. Now, back in October of 2021, I visited PS101, the school in the gardens, and spoke to the students behind BEE TV. It's a 5-minute newscast created and presented by the students as a way to keep everyone connected, mainly during the pandemic. But it's still going strong.
Live from Studio B in the Media Center, this is BEE TV. Now, here's Benjamin.
Good morning, PS101Q. You're watching BEE TV, PS101's #1 morning news program.
This week is also a Respect for All week in all New York City schools. Respect means that you accept somebody for who they are, even when they're different from you or you don't agree with them. As always, have a beautiful day, and thanks for spending part of your morning with us. We'll see you right back here tomorrow morning. Bye.
Bye. How cute are they? All right, I'm joined now by some of the students of BEE TV, their media arts technology teacher, Adam Hyman, and PS101 principal, Monique Paniagua. Great to see everybody.
Hello.
Hello. All right, I'm going to start with the students. And what's a typical day like getting ready for the newscast?
We get up and then we go to school.
You know what, let's put the mic right, there you go.
We get up and we go into the BEE TV room, and then we look at the script and make sure there are no changes, and we talk to Mr. Hyman if there are any changes. Then we go and we have a few minutes until Mr. Hyman calls us at 8:23, and he tells us that we need to put on our mics and we get ready.
Wow. What time do you have to start?
We have to be in the room at 8:12.
Okay, wow. All right, somebody else wants to answer. One of the kids, tell us about some of the other segments that you have.
So basically we have our good morning, and we just say hello, and then we are going to say the Pledge of Allegiance to the whole school, and then we do our ruler social emotional word of the day to help students learn ruler strategies to help them stay out of the negative parts of the mood meter.
I really like that.
After that, we have announcements for students and teachers, and then we have the weather and sports to wrap it up.
All right. How do you divide up the responsibilities? I know some of you are behind the scenes and some are on camera.
Well, we try to divide this equally by doing a rotation, and if someone's missing, we just do rock, paper, scissors.
I love that. I love that. All right, Adam, how are the students picked to be on camera?
What we do is, I have a mic, so it's okay. They're so used to this. What we do is we have their 4th grade teachers nominate them. So it's based on, responsibility, getting their work done, everything that they, have to do to be on air, have a great personality, read well, they read off a teleprompter. So, we get them, their 4th grade teachers to actually, nominate them first, and then the cluster teachers who see them outside of the class, we all talk it over and we kind of figure out who's going to be our go-to people. And then we usually bring them in and break the news to them, and they're very excited.
Ah, all right. What are some pointers that Mr. Hyman gives you about being on air?
So basically, he tells us to read slowly. Even if we read slowly on the air, it sounds normal to everyone else. And if we mess up on a word, he whispers it so we can say it again, and we can make the sentence make sense. We just keep going.
There you go. Keep going. All right, Adam, this started during the pandemic. How has the newscast evolved as students came back to school?
It just kept going. It was becoming something big. We wanted to have that communication with the parents at home, the kids who are still, even at COVID, working at home. But, even in school, the kids are watching it in every classroom. They're getting their information from kids. It's no longer the adults. It's more powerful sometimes. And so it just kept evolving and growing that way. When you have, like Julia just mentioned, the social emotional word of the day coming from a 10-year-old versus an adult, sometimes it has a little bit more weight, and it makes more sense.
Definitely. All right, let's talk to our principal. I know you used to do these announcements over the PA system. So what is it like watching these kids take over and everything growing?
It is absolutely incredible. I would invite 1 or 2 students into my office, and we would have morning announcements over the PA. But now they've taken it to a whole new level. You can actually walk into any classroom, and all staff members, all students from kindergarten through 5th grade are on the screen watching them. They're able to accomplish so much more in terms of getting everyone engaged in the news news and how much they cover in 4 minutes. I could never have done that.
Well, all right, so by show of hands, who wants to go into the news business when you get older? Okay. Wait, so who doesn't? And so, okay, so what's your dream job if you don't want to go in the news?
I think being on the news would be a really great opportunity, but I want to be a writer.
Oh, well, you know what? We actually have writers in news. You know, everyone only sees this, me and Elise and a few people on TV, but we have a whole team behind the scenes that put this all together. So we have writers, too. So you could be a writer for the news, so everyone can go in this business. Any final words you guys want to say to our viewers?
Well, it was a pleasure for you inviting us here, and we're glad to be here. We're glad to have this opportunity.
Thank you
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
thank you.
I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. All right, we can't wait to see you on our TVs one day or on our devices, and we'll be right back. Want to say goodbye?
Bye.